When you think of the hardest level in a video game, what comes to mind? The Water Rider level from Battletoads? Level 6 in Contra? Those stupid ass horse wrangling missions in Red Dead Redemption? Only the OGs know what I'm talking about. All of those levels are difficult in their own right, but one stands head over shoulders above the rest. A level that is so challenging, so bullshit, that I felt the need to make an entire YouTube video about it. I am referring to the run and gun level Funhouse Frazzle from Cuphead. Cuphead is a video game that was released on September 29th, 2017. The game is inspired by cartoons made in the 1930s, with every frame being drawn by hand. Artwork aside, Cuphead is also notorious for its incredibly difficult gameplay, because it is very similar to NES games from the 1980s, where checkpoints did not exist. In those games, if you died, you had to start all the way from the beginning, no matter how far you got into the level. This brings me to Funhouse Frazzle, and why it is the most broken and challenging level in the entire game. The objective of the run and guns is simple. Run to the very end of the map without losing all 3 of your lives. Seems simple, right? Wrong. It all starts off with running along a corridor and avoiding a line of cars. This level introduces a unique mechanic of parrying pink cards, which changes gravity from down to up, allowing your character to run on the roof. This mechanic seems cool at first, but its prolonged use throughout the level will have you ripping your hair out before it's over. The first major obstacle in the level that you will encounter is this huge wall with an eye in the center. You have to aim at the eye in a very precise way with a small hitbox, whilst also avoiding cars and these weird lip things the entire time. After the wall, you are met with the most anxiety-inducing garbage ever. These starfish-looking things shoot out cannonballs in different directions, which are tricky to avoid. And then there are these unicycle gremlins that kamikaze you down onto you at lightning speeds. This section will absolutely destroy you if you are too hesitant. Your reflexes have to be on point, but even if they are, there is still a chance that you will get hit by something that you can't even see on the screen. If you think you're done after this part, you're in for a hard time, my friend, because the pain and suffering is just beginning. You will then need to avoid this weird jack-in-the-box looking thing that shoots out a hat that has an auto tracker. Speaking of auto trackers, you will also have to avoid these jack things that will gradually float towards you the entire time. Just more bullshit on the screen, and you'll also have to dodge this huge trombone and its words that shoot out of it. This may seem simple, but the combination of having to dodge the words while also looking out for these jacks makes it an absolute menace to get past. If you try to jump over the jack whilst the words are below you, you'll get hit. By this point, you've either kept all 3 of your lives, or you are this close to dying. If by some miracle you manage to make it to the end, you are met by yet another freaking wall. You would expect it to play like the first one, but oh no. This wall shoots out a tongue that will hit you if you aren't careful. With all of this being said, for new players, this level will most likely be responsible for most of your deaths. When I first played it, I died around 30 to 40 times. The anti-gravity mechanic is extremely disorienting and repetitive. I found myself getting very confused throughout the level. I switched on my weapons, changed tactics, but nothing was working, until I figured out just how exactly you're supposed to play this level. After doing some research and really thinking about it, I realized that I actually wasn't really making mistakes. It was just that you have to play this level in a way that's bullshit in order to counter bullshit. So, what do I mean by this? Well, for starters, you start off with a default of 3 lives, but you can purchase another life in the shop for 3 coins. This allows you to go into the level with 4 lives instead of 3, greatly improving your odds for beating it. Secondly, if you haven't gotten that invincibility super yet, get it. It's vital for the game, but more importantly, it's vital for this level. You'll find it in the second mausoleum on Inkwell Isle 2. Go into the level with that extra health point that you bought, then parry 5 of the pink ducks in order to acquire your super ability. After that, make your way to the final wall. With proper timing and patience, you can use your invincibility super to bypass the mouth and complete the level. Even with the advantages that I told you about, this level will still require a great deal of skill, patience, and determination. You are going to die. It's gonna happen. And lastly, if you find that this level is too difficult, welcome to the club, pal. This level is hot garbage, and by far the worst out of all 6 of the run and gun levels in Cuphead. The reason why this level is so infuriatingly difficult is because it does not allow you to take a break and collect your thoughts. Instead, it constantly forces you to keep moving forward, and if you dare to look behind you, you're just gonna get hit in the ass by some random projectile. So in conclusion, a good level involves the right amount of challenge combined with fairness. Funhouse Frazzle is the complete opposite of fair. Its sheer length combined with the gravity aspect makes it the most frustrating run and gun level in Cuphead. Truly the antithesis of fun. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Let me know in the comments below what level in a video game truly annoyed you, and make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Peace out.